Hey guys, welcome to Kuala Lumpur. I am in the gorgeous reggae mansion. I'll tell you all about it in my next video, but it's stunning. I'm going to tell you about Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao. Now these islands they're in Thailand and they are just Brits Aboard islands. They're beautiful, but it's just such a Brits Aboard vibe. So we'll start with Koh Tao. Koh Tao was the most Brits Aboard sort of vibe, but I focused on doing my PADI, so scuba diving. Did my 4-day course, passed it. Really interesting sensation of being underwater and sort of completely out of my depth. You know, I couldn't get back to the surface without having scuba equipment and just breathing normally. And it takes a while for you to sort of go, wait a minute, this is actually really unnatural. Isn't it weird that I don't find this more weird? We saw loads of great fish. We saw sort of triggerfish and eels and pufferfish and so on and so forth. Loads of cool stuff. Because I was doing my course, I couldn't take any photos, but I'd met up with Brad and Chrissy, and they joined me for the first day. Because they weren't learning, they were just doing 1-day fun dive. They were able to take their camera, so I've shamelessly stolen their photos. And we hung out, like Brad, Chrissy and I hung out quite a lot of the time. It was really nice to have people I knew there, because I was getting a bit fatigued of having to find new friends all the time, and people you only know for a little while and maybe you won't click with as much. It was really nice to have friends that I knew I clicked with, very easy going, great people. So that was Koh Tao. I'm trying to do this as short as I can. Then Koh Phangan, really lovely people. I didn't really meet people in the hostel, but I met people who work around. There are quite a lot of expats who own shops, bars, cafes, etc. And they were all so nice. I was there between full moon parties and also there on low season, which meant it was really dead, but it was just such a chill place. That was what was so nice about it. And after having come from somewhere where everyone's trying to get sort of wrecked all the time, and there's no sort of Thai food or anything like that, it's all sort of crepes and burgers, to be at like a night market where they're selling really good street food was fantastic. And I sort of overloaded on the fruit shakes, which are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I kind of kept myself to myself a little bit, which was nice, and it's just a nice vibe. I did Muay Thai 2 times a day at a dojo gym, I don't know what they call them. That is tough, really tough. There was one day that I was so tired that we just had to do like half session, because it's very physical. Like, you're properly going for it for an hour, and you know, you're doing weights, you're doing sort of cardio, and then you're doing the actual fight, like training, not fighting, as well. So it's tough, like really tough, but totally worth it. It's nice to know that you're learning a skill as well as getting fit, and it's something that I'd like to continue, I think. Definitely something I'd like to continue. The last place is Koh Samui. Koh Samui only had a few days, weather was rubbish. Didn't really do much. I met this really great cool German guy, Nicholas. We hung out quite a lot. And that is it's so built for tourists. There's nothing there except for touristy shops. I had bought a lot of presents. I've basically got all my Christmas shopping done now in Koh Phangan, and I sent that all home in Koh Samui. But really that was about it. I can't really tell you much about Koh Samui. It was a bit of a dead end really. And I think that is everything I was going to tell you about. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are going to come to Thailand, I would definitely say these islands, I hear that the rest are much like them, are cool, but make sure you have someone who has a bike, because I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And I think if I travelled around a bit more, I would have gotten more out of it. Might have seen a lot more of the same, but I think it probably would have been at least a little bit better. I didn't dislike my time, but if I'd not been doing my PADI, if I'd not been doing Muay Thai, it would have been long. So that's just something to bear in mind. I'll probably go back for a full moon party just because, but otherwise, I don't know, there are other places I preferred. And if you go to Koh Phangan, check out the Fat Cat Cafe, because the ice cream is amazing, and check out the Mexican, which I can't remember what it's called. I'll try and find the name and put it in my blog, because their burritos are immense. And check out the food market, because that's on all day and it is so good. Just ate so much great sushi and great Thai foods and the fruit shakes, and then move it down onto the main street by the harbour as well on the weekends. So easy to find, so easy to find. So that's it, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon about Kuala Lumpur and such. Bye.